Hi, I'm Josh Lifton. I am a co-founder at CrowdSupply, which is a Portland-based crowdfunding company, but I'm here tonight to talk to you about a pet project of mine, the Stenosaurus. And it's about stenography and the technology behind it. And you can type at 225 words a minute with this. Now, 225 words is how fast you have to type per minute in order to be certified as a professional stenographer. And stenographers are the people that sit in courtrooms, for example, or in the back of lecture halls doing real-time transcription of what's being said using a machine kind of like this. This is from the 1920s, I think. I got it at Goodwill. And it used to be that you kind of push these buttons, and it would make marks on a roll of paper that you would go back and then transcribe. What you're doing is essentially piecing together words and phrases using a combination of a phonetic theory of English and some mnemonics. Today, of course, it's all digital, turned digital about 30 years ago. So you hook up your steno machine, which is that layout on the bottom, to a computer. And the computer has software on it, and it recognizes the bits coming from the steno machine, from the stenotype. Today, and it looks it up in this dictionary, right? So this is a small example of a dictionary that probably has 125,000 entries in it. So you type in, the software on the computer recognizes it and spits out a word. You can think of stenography as kind of the combination of a regular computer keyboard and a piano. On a piano, you chord, right? You press more than one key at once, which we don't do on a regular keyboard, right, most of the time. So that's where the speed increase comes in. You get quite an increase, too. So the world record is about 360, 375 words a minute, depending on who you're talking to. Speech, like I'm speaking now, is about 180 or 200 words a minute. A voice dictation software does about 180, so roughly what speech can do, or a little bit less. The best Dvorak typist does about 140 or so, and handwriting's 30. So you can go really fast. And there are all these other great things that you can do with stenography, like it's more ergonomic and it doesn't take as much energy or strain. So if it's this good, right, why aren't we all doing this? Right? Now, there's a bunch of reasons, three of which are the software, the hardware, and the knowledge to do it. Right? And these things are very expensive, all of them. To get started with the hardware, for a student machine costs about $1,000, but you could spend $5,000 or more thousands of dollars. The software is locked down to, only the software can understand what this machine is saying. So you can't use it to write email. You can't use it to browse the web. You can't use it to pay your taxes online or whatever. So first thing we did, my collaborators and I wrote some open source software that replaces that completely. It's free. You can go download it right now, and you can use it with most of the machines out there today. And we have a community. We've been doing this for a couple of years. We have a community of several hundred people who use it regularly. The hardware side is a little bit trickier, right? But we've also solved this by recycling, essentially. So there are certain keyboards out there you can spend a little bit more than a normal keyboard, say $50, for what's called a gaming keyboard. And this is just a keyboard you can mash all the keys at once, and the computer understands them all, right, instead of missing keys. So if you put these laser-cut pads over the keyboard, you can pretend like it's a steno machine and use the software. And now you have, for $50, you just replaced $10,000 of proprietary technology. Now, of course, yeah. And then, of course, there's the knowledge. This is the tricky part. People go to school for between 1 and 7 years to learn how to do this, right? And this is to get to the professional grade certification, 225 words a minute. People using the software, turns out if you put a tool out there, people will start to teach themselves, right? And also teach each other. And we have a wiki, we have several mailing lists, and it's going great, right? So that's fantastic. Now, this thing is the Stenosaurus. This is my latest endeavor in this project, and it's building a stenotype machine from scratch. So we're no longer recycling old keyboards. We're actually building from scratch, milling out the wood, doing the electronics, writing the firmware, all of that. It's almost to fruition. This is the first prototype. This is actually a photograph. And we expect it to be coming out very soon. So if you're interested, sign up. It should be very affordable also. But really, we need your help spreading this because it's a technology that's over 100 years old, and we could be doing better than the keyboards that we have now. Thanks very much.